It was supposed to be a peaceful Christmas Eve. The kind of evening where families rushed through stores picking up last-minute gifts, holiday music played softly in the background, and no one expected danger. Inside a Barnes & Noble bookstore in Florida, that sense of safety was suddenly and violently shattered when a woman was randomly stabbed to death by a complete stranger. Barnes & Noble has always been viewed as a calm, family-friendly space, a place for readers, students, and parents to relax and escape the noise of daily life. Especially during the holidays, these stores are filled with warmth and familiarity. This particular location had no known history of violent crime, which is why what happened on Christmas Eve stunned the community and quickly made national headlines. The victim was an adult woman who had gone into the store like countless others that day, simply shopping and minding her own business. She had no relationship with the person who would attack her. According to investigators, the suspect was a stranger, someone the victim had never met and had no known connection to. On Christmas Eve, during one of the busiest shopping periods of the year, the suspect allegedly approached the woman inside the bookstore and stabbed her without warning. There was no argument, no robbery, and no apparent provocation. Shoppers and employees were left in shock as the attack unfolded inside a space where violence was least expected. Emergency responders arrived quickly, but despite their efforts, the woman succumbed to her injuries. The attack took place entirely inside the Barnes & Noble store, not in a parking lot or an isolated area. That detail made the crime even more disturbing, because it challenged the belief that being in a public, well-lit store offers protection from harm. The suspect was taken into custody shortly after the attack, bringing an end to the immediate threat but not to the fear left behind. As of now, authorities have not confirmed a clear motive. Investigators believe the attack may have been completely random and unprovoked. Crimes like this are often the most terrifying because they defy logic and offer no clear explanation. There were no warning signs, no known disputes, and no indication that the victim was targeted for any specific reason. The timing of the murder made it especially haunting. Christmas Eve is meant to be a time of joy, family, and peace. Instead, it became a reminder of how quickly normal life can turn into tragedy. In the days that followed, fear rippled through the community. Shoppers questioned whether public spaces are truly safe, retail workers expressed anxiety about returning to work, and online discussions exploded around mental health, security, and random acts of violence. Many people said the same thing after hearing about the case. If this could happen in a bookstore during the holidays, it could happen anywhere. That is why this story resonated so deeply across the country. It wasn't just another crime, it was a moment that shattered a shared sense of safety. This tragic Christmas Eve murder is a chilling reminder that true crime is not always something distant or historical. Sometimes it happens in real time, in ordinary places, to ordinary people who never saw it coming. The biggest question that remains is not just why this happened, but how society can prevent random violence like this from happening again. What are your thoughts on this case? Should public stores increase security, especially during the holidays? Share your opinion in the comments, and subscribe for more real U.S. true crime stories, investigations, and breaking cases, because the truth is often more frightening than fiction.